Willkommen zurück und es geht auch direkt weiter, denn wir verlassen das Lager und werden jetzt höchstwahrscheinlich Richtung Baldurs Gate gehen. Aber vorher sprechen wir nochmal mit ihr.
Helen! Isabel! My love! You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing. Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is... Oh! But we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later? We look forward to it. You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words. Aelin! We'll see you later.
Sollen wir jetzt ins Lager zurückgehen? Aber interessant, dass Nachtlied und die Tochter vom General ein Verhältnis hatten. So, die werden wahrscheinlich noch ein bisschen Zeit füreinander benötigen. Ah nee, da hinten sind sie. Gut, dann einmal hier im Kreis laufen.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then, and this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. I did. Who would trust the next of kin of Ketherics Thorm? But I have no more secrets. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Interessant, ein bisschen mehr über die Familiengeschichte zu erfahren.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerûn itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder. A century of it, by now. I loved her from the moment I beheld her sweet face. Her great, wise eyes. Her father Ketheric never did trust me. He did not fancy an immortal for his daughter's paramour. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Okay, eine sehr aggressive Dame.
I have a darling to adore.
Kann ich sie eigentlich...
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
Also sie direkt in die Truppe holen kann ich irgendwie nicht. Habe ich jedenfalls noch nicht gesehen. Vielleicht später, vielleicht können wir es auch gar nicht. Aber die sollte sich vielleicht mal das Blut vom Gesicht waschen. Sieht etwas gefährlich aus. Nee, Süden nicht. Wir müssen in den Norden. Wobei...
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Sehr schön. Dann hat sie uns auch die Anleitung gegeben, wo wir die Verbündeten finden können.
The shadow curse persists. A shame we could not lift it.
So, dann gehen wir weiter Richtung Baldurs Gate. Die Dunkelheit ist zumindest hier nicht mehr.
And Baldur's Gate is their target.
Okay. Wen haben wir hier so im Lager stehen? Okay, unsere neuen Verbündeten nicht. Jemand hat Gesprächsbedarf. Wer hat Gesprächsbedarf? Die beiden nicht.
You wanted something?
Nee, die hat auch keinen Gesprächsbedarf.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your
Ich sehe hier niemanden, der Gesprächsbedarf hat. Das Zelt ist noch leer. Bin ich blind oder wie? Was ist, wenn wir hier hingehen? Ah, okay. Hier könnten wir unser Aussehen ändern. Brauchen wir aber nicht. Mir gefällt der Drache. Ah. Dort ist der Gesprächsbedarf.
What to do?
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Wunderbar, eine neue Waffe. Die bekommt dann die Dame auch gleich. Am besten machen wir das jetzt gleich direkt, oder? So, da hat sie die neue Waffe. Sieht schick aus. Auch mit ihrem Set müsste das eigentlich wunderbar zusammenpassen. Gut, dann sollten wir uns doch jetzt schlafen legen können. Ja, aber jetzt nimmt die Geschichte nochmal so ein bisschen Fahrt auf. Aber zum Glück musste ich jetzt keine Ressourcen verbrauchen. Ah, die Dame will reden.
Wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
Ah, sehr schön, der gehorcht.
He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Ah, da kriegt er nochmal eine kleine Belohnung.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Oh, jetzt reicht's aber auch.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Na gut, hoffentlich haut sie nicht allzu lange ab. Wir haben questmäßig was Neues bekommen. Das war der Stein vom General. Mehr Verbündete rekrutieren, okay. Da müssen wir Richtung Baldurs Gate. Und der Rest ist abgeschlossen. Gut. Dann jetzt aber wirklich mal Richtung Baldurs Gate.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Gut, habe ich nicht so ganz verstanden. Na, komm schon.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
My prodigal bloodkin is among them.
They live.
Barely. I made mince of their ugly mind matter. And if they dare return, I will strip out their offal.
Na, da können wir uns ja auf eine nette Begrüßung freuen.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Machen wir eigentlich auch noch was anderes, als uns hier von Lager zu bewegen? So, gehen wir erstmal unseren Freunden hier hinterher. Oder nee, da haben wir jetzt nix. Da auch nicht, aber hier will auch keiner mit uns sprechen, oder? Jedenfalls nicht offensichtlich. Ah, jemand möchte mit uns quatschen. Okay, dann muss ich hier schon wieder auf die Suche gehen. Die beiden sind es diesmal nicht. Eventuell der Druide. Aber wo befindet er sich jetzt? Da oben haben wir nix. Ah, nee, es ist Gale. Will er wieder was aussaugen?
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed, but after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. And I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Ja, danke für den Austausch. Jetzt muss ich nur noch das Bettchen finden. Nee, wo gehe ich denn hin? Das war falsch. War dort das Lager? Ja, hier ist das Lagerfeuer.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollable as the gods themselves. Will you even have a say in what you do? Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Dadurch, dass wir böse sind, würden wir das natürlich für unsere Zwecke nutzen, ne? Aber was reden wir uns jetzt selber ein? Genau, spontan.
You have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join my power.
We're under attack. Help me.
Scum! Hataka!
Im Schlaf überrascht werden, im eigenen Lager, das ist dreist. Okay, das sind hier 3 Dudes. Und wir müssen zum Portal, oder wie? Ja, wirklich viel HP haben die auch nicht. Sehr schön. Und Und wir gehen dann auch Richtung Portal. Ja, die wird mich hier nochmal umhauen wollen. Oh, den habe ich jetzt nicht kommen sehen. Ja, die ist jetzt fast beim Portal. Ja, macht das genügend Schaden? Ich glaube nicht. Ja, steht direkt vor deiner Nase. Sehr schön. Da kommen wir durch. Sehr schön. Oh, da kommen immer mehr raus. Ja, sehr schön. Nicht so schön.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
Ja, die hauen schon gut drauf, ne? Wenn ich da jetzt durchlaufe, 3 Leute wollen mich angreifen. Ja, den kann ich wegschubsen. Sehr schön. Hat auch nicht mehr so viel HP.
Find a route.
Null. Na, also, aber ja, 5 Schaden, jetzt auch nicht so die Welt. So, weiter durchlaufen.
What should I do?
Ah, shit. Wieso? Ja, das musste jetzt sein. So, dann kann ich jetzt hier lang laufen. Sehr schön. Ah, da lebt auch noch einer. Ja, dafür, dass die auf den ersten Blick gar nicht so stark sind, vermöbeln die mich hier ganz schön. Ah, okay, nur ein Char muss das Ding erreichen.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Okay, keine Ahnung, was da passiert ist. Sind das jetzt hier Freunde oder Feinde? Wir sollten uns erstmal heilen. Okay, sieht so aus, als wenn das Feinde wären.
Friend of Geik. You will be cleansed.
Ja, der wird ganz schön vermöbelt, ne? Wunderbar. 2 Angriffe sind doch schon mal ganz nice. Sehr schön. Und dann können wir da schon mal ein bisschen angreifen. Ja, egal. Ah, shit. Die anderen beiden stehen zu nah dran. Sonst hätte ich die jetzt schön hier runterkicken können. Na gut, dann machen wir das so. Und einmal schön den Sandwich nehmen. Wie oft willst du denn noch angreifen? So, weg ist sie. Was habe ich hier gesehen? Ja, einmal kann man es raushauen. Ja, so geil ist das jetzt auch nicht. Müssen wir ein bisschen mehr rauswemsen. Beim nächsten Mal wird er sich auf jeden Fall in den Eulenbär verwandeln müssen. Aber nicht, dass er in der ersten Runde umkippt. Aus Haaren einen Trank brauen. Ja, klingt irgendwie ein bisschen eklig. Oh, da sind jetzt... Es wird gespeichert, das macht mir ja schon wieder ein bisschen Angst. Also diese komischen Viecher, die ich immer Halborks nenne. Ja, es ist eine außerirdische Rasse, aber die sind mir irgendwie ein bisschen suspekt. Ich steig bei denen nicht so ganz durch.
Mind Flayer?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Verarscht das Vieh uns jetzt?
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. Your continued existence as yourself and not a mind flayer should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Shit. Also die Mission ist ja, hilft eurem Verbündeten oder sowas. Das würde hinkommen, aber stimmt das auch?
The God. Destroy the God. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now. Together, we can turn the tide.
Ja, da war es, hilf deinem Beschützer. Oh Mann, ich hoffe nicht, dass wir hier wieder verarscht wurden. Oh Mann, oh Mann, oh Mann, oh Mann. Was habe ich da getan? Ich bin mir so unsicher. Die haben auf jeden Fall schon mal gut Leben. Ah, das war ein guter Schlag. Na, sehr schön. Ja, 51 ist jetzt aber auch nicht so die Welt. Ah, shit. Ja. So, dann werden wir uns mal verwandeln. Wo haben wir es denn? Da. Säbelzahntiger, wow. Klingt auch interessant. Kann Trefferpunkte regenerieren. Aber wir haben die Eulenbären ausgerottet. Wir sind es den Eulenbären schuldig. Ja, zack, da kriegst du eine. Ja, 500 EP ist auch lecker. Gut, hier müssen wir einmal aggressiv vorgehen. 25%? Ja, ich kann natürlich nicht auseinanderlaufen, weil sonst haut er mich. So, jetzt können wir uns bewegen. Okay, das ist der letzte und dann erfahren wir, ob ich Mist gebaut habe oder nicht.
I'm ready. Got to press on.
Der hat 16 live. Nice.
Where do I go from here? Need to find a way forward.
Ah, da oben haben wir auch noch jemanden. Ah, nee, der... hat er ihn übernommen? Ah, unterworfen, ja. Okay, gut. Dann marschieren wir mal los. Den Bogenangriff kann ich... Ja, getroffen. Sehr schön. Nicht genügend Bewegungspunkte. Können wir ihn saugen? Nein. Na gut. Wow.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate. Though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance, I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an elder brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Rather them than potential future allies, like you. Not all mind flayers are alike. I have always valued freedom above all else. In my past life, and present. It has been a burning need within me for as long as I can remember. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. I do not have the privilege of knowing the answer, but the consequences are clear enough. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched Illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already Illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me. I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
Ich bin schon wieder baff, dass... Sollen wir das machen?
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Ja, aber wenn wir das machen, laufen ja alle direkt weg, auf die wir treffen.
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Ach, lass es uns einfach tun.
Well, certainly brave of you. I'll say that much.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Okay, ich hätte jetzt gedacht, dass wir uns komplett in so ein Vieh entwickeln. Dann schauen wir mal. Wir haben noch 4 von den Viechern. Hä, noch nicht erlernt? Ach, das... Ah, shit, das war Astorian. Ah, jetzt habe ich Astorian so ein Ding gegeben. Shit. Ja, das war jetzt nicht so nice. So, das war hohes Risiko. Ja, eine Larve habe ich ihm aus Versehen gegeben. Gut, dann düsen wir mal Warte, ich habe den falschen Char.
No one stopped me yet.
Haben wir jetzt auch mehr HP bekommen oder irgendwas? So, wir düsen dann.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay, nee, da machen wir jetzt keinen Blödsinn. So, weg hier. Okay, wow. Sehr viel passiert, sehr interessant. Es wird sehr abgedreht, aber ich liebe abgedrehte Geschichten. Hier sieht man die ganzen Adern wunderbar. Im Gesicht haben wir es jetzt, glaube ich, nicht wirklich sehen können. Aber gut. Die Story nimmt echt ein abgedrehtes Ende, aber die Verwandlung enttäuscht mich jetzt ein bisschen. Ich dachte, wir verwandeln uns in so ein Tentakel-Vieh. Aber nein, noch nicht. Wir sind ja aber auch erst halb erwacht. Ich bin gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Beim nächsten Mal dann.